Meanwhile, in Tupac news,
The shooting of Tupac Shakur once again underscores the violence that has surrounded this man since he shot the superstar.
People pulled up, opened fire. Shakur and Knight.
Tupac Shakur was shot several times in the chest. Shakur was pronounced dead.
MAKAVELI in this Illuminati, all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me?
And can't nobody diss my nigga, motherfuck that. I miss my nigga. I'ma mourn you till I join you.
IG gangster, you dumb. Tupac was far from whack, I'm just keeping it 100.
Your mama's a bitch, nigga. Now come defend your mama, nigga. You defending Tupac, nigga. Defend your mama.
Your alley, whack 100 silly Sally, live in the valley. Thought you was a hood nigga. I'm that wish a nigga would nigga.
Yo, Treach, my nigga, where you at, nigga? Bring your bitch ass out, nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up.
The dead, you look like a dead man. Boom, boy, you do. Buck,
Only Gab can do it like this.
Somebody told me that you owe me, but can't nobody hold me. I do my dirt off on my loan.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. Now, I would say about, maybe it was 2, maybe 3 years ago, that the powers that be had the F Tupac coalition out in full force. It was like, you had mumble mouth rappers, you had trash mouth rappers, garbage can mouth rappers coming out saying they was like Tupac or better than Tupac. Then you had people like Funkmaster Flex, who was still taking shots at Tupac, still carrying a grudge. And then you had Wack 100. For whatever reason, Wack was just totally disrespecting Tupac. And you had people on the opposite side of that, like my homie Gonzo, shout outs to Gonzo, and shout outs to, you know, Spice One, who came to Tupac's defense and was openly getting into it with the people that was dissing Pac. But then you had Treach, Tupac's longtime homeboy from Brick City, New Jerusalem, from Naughty by Nature, who wasn't taking no Tupac shorts. I remember when Treach dissed Funkmaster Flex, and he called for a nationwide ban. And he was on TMZ saying that if he had to, he'd get physical with Funk Flex for disrespecting his longtime dear friend Tupac. But he didn't take the same approach with Wack 100. Treach, first he formally dissed Wack 100 on a track. I think it was called Two Guns and Roses, something like that. But he took it a step further. He did never publicly address Wack 100 to this point. He just showed up in LA. He showed up in LA to get the fade. And the whole world was like, oh, Treach is in the building. Treach came to get that fade. And for like 24 hours, everybody was guessing what happened. Did they fight? Did Treach win? Did Wack beat Treach up? Did gangs get involved? It was just a bunch of speculating, going back and forth what was going on at the time. And then you started getting confirmation of what happened. Now, I don't know where this stuff was coming from. I don't know who was making it up. Was there some fact to it? The first thing I think we heard was, well, hold on. I'm pulling the wagon before the horse. We was watching the Instagram back and forth, with Wack screaming, "Where you at?" And Treach saying, "I'm out here." So then we heard they finally got together, and we heard Wack got knocked out. And the Tupac fans was like, yeah, we heard Wack got knocked out and he had to get carried into a car and they pulled off and that was the end of it. Then you heard that somebody from the Booyah tribe knocked him out. It wasn't Treach. Then you saw Wack on Instagram looking perfectly normal. Like, yo, what's going on? But you never saw Treach. So people were trying to find out what happened, and nobody ever gave us a definitive answer what happened. Now, you know, I'm not one to try to keep stuff going. You know, I could care less for internet beef, right? But I'm curious what happened. What really did happen? If they fought, they fought. You know? You heard the father on Friday say, you win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. What happened? I'm like, don't nobody know what happened? I mean, the whole hip-hop community was like on the edge of their seat. And it was just like, oh, they say keep it moving, keep it moving. I'm just curious to know what happened, that's all. It was just wild, man. I mean, the story had got legs of its own. I heard they had to call OGs in to squash it, and, you know, it's some truth to, one of these stories got to be the truth. I don't know which one, but the truth is lying right in front of us in most cases. But it's just so many other stories beside it, you don't know which one is real from the fake. But, you know, if y'all know in the comment section whatever happened to Treach and Wack 100, please enlighten me, you know what I mean? And I ain't trying to start it back up. You know, both of these brothers doing their own thing right now. And, you know, Tupac legacy is alive and well. Can't nobody stop it, no matter how hard they try. You know, Pac is still doing him. And I'm just curious to know what really happened with Wack 100 and Treach. You know, one of the wild things is when I first heard that Treach went out to L.A. to shoot the fade with Wack, right? The first thing I thought about was knowing you till I joined. You know, you can see the pain in Treach's eyes, man. You can see Treach really love Pac, man. And I just, you know, I was thinking of them lyrics. And, yeah, I wouldn't expect nothing less from Treach. And he did it. He went out to L.A., man. I don't know what happened. And I was just picturing his and Pac's relationship, man. Pac and Uptown Anthem's music video. Pac getting Treach and Juice. You know, I don't know what happened to them at the end, but the love was still there. That's obvious. I mean, this dude caught a plane, flew all the way across country to kick up dust for somebody disrespecting Tupac. And that's real. And no matter what happened, got to give him props for that. Got to. You know, he showed up. We do know that. He was in L.A. Like I said, what happened? Maybe it's only meant to be known between them two. Maybe that was best, you know what I mean? To keep it from escalating. Both dudes wanted to lock up. They got it in. That's the end of it. Maybe that's how things should have been the whole time. Everything ain't for everybody. Them two know what really happened. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. I need you guys to share and like this video. Oh yeah, and I need you guys to subscribe to the channel, MAKAVELI Media. I'm your homie Gab. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
Nobody did fuck that, I miss my nigga. I'ma mourn you till I join you.